Ladies and gentlemen, mastering emotional discipline is one of the most critical skills you can develop in life. It's about understanding and managing your emotions in a way that aligns with your goals and values. Emotional discipline is not about suppressing what you feel, but about creating a healthy relationship with your emotions so they serve you rather than control you. Emotions are natural and necessary. They give us feedback about our experiences, helping us interpret what's happening in our world. However, emotions can be like fire, powerful but destructive if left unchecked. When you lack emotional discipline, you become reactive, allowing your feelings to drive your behavior. This can lead to impulsive decisions, damaged relationships, and lost opportunities. The first step in mastering emotional discipline is understanding the source of your emotions. When you feel anger, frustration, or fear, ask yourself, why am I feeling this way often? Emotions stem from a sense of loss, unmet expectations, or feeling disrespected. By identifying the root cause, you can address the real issue rather than reacting to the surface feeling. This awareness puts you in the driver's seat, allowing you to choose how to respond. Emotional discipline begins with the ability to recognize what you are feeling without immediately reacting to it. In moments of emotional intensity, practice pausing. This pause gives you the space to breathe, assess the situation, and decide on the best course of action. During this pause, you can remind yourself that emotions are temporary and reacting impulsively could lead to long-term regret. Just like physical muscles, emotional discipline requires consistent training. Meditation, mindfulness, and reflective journaling are powerful tools to help you build emotional awareness and control. When you take time daily to reflect on your feelings, you build the mental muscle needed to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Over time, this practice strengthens your ability to remain calm and collected, even in the heat of the moment. Mastering emotional discipline gives you the power to choose your response rather than be a victim of your feelings. Instead of letting anger push you into an argument or fear hold you back from taking a risk, you decide how to respond. This doesn't mean you won't feel emotions, but rather that you can harness their energy in a way that supports your goals. For example, you can channel frustration into problem solving or fear into motivation for preparation. Mastering emotional discipline isn't something that happens overnight. Start by practicing it in small, everyday situations. When someone cuts you off in traffic or you face a minor inconvenience, observe your reaction. Instead of immediately responding with anger or frustration, take a deep breath and let it go. The more you practice in these small moments, the more natural it will become in larger, more challenging situations. Emotional discipline also requires the ability to balance emotion with logic. When you're in the midst of a strong emotion, ask yourself, what is the logical way to handle this? By shifting from an emotional to a rational perspective, you can better evaluate the situation and make decisions that serve your long-term well-being. Logic is the counterweight to emotion, and finding that balance is key to staying composed. Finally, emotional discipline is strengthened through reflection. After every emotionally charged situation, take time to reflect. Ask yourself, how did I handle that? What can I learn from it? Each experience, whether positive or negative, is an opportunity to refine your emotional control. Over time, this reflective practice builds resilience, helping you stay emotionally grounded no matter what life throws your way. Mastering emotional discipline is a lifelong practice, but one that yields immense rewards. It enables you to stay calm, clear-headed, and in control no matter the chaos or challenges surrounding you. A strong mindset is the foundation for success in every area of life. It is the mental toughness and resilience that enables you to navigate through challenges, overcome setbacks, and keep moving forward despite adversity. Developing a strong mindset isn't just about being positive, it's about building the inner strength to face life's difficulties with confidence and determination. The mind is incredibly powerful. Every action you take begins with a thought, and those thoughts shape your reality. If your mindset is weak, filled with doubt and negativity, your actions will reflect that, leading to hesitation and self-sabotage. On the other hand, a strong mindset focuses on possibilities, solutions, and opportunities, even in the face of challenges. It recognizes that while you can't always control what happens to you, you can always control how you think about it. This awareness is the first step in developing mental strength. People with strong mindsets see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities to grow. Instead of being intimidated by difficulties, they welcome them as tests of their resilience. This shift in perspective is crucial. Every time you face adversity, it's an opportunity to develop new skills, increase your capacity, and build mental endurance. Challenges push you out of your comfort zone, forcing you to learn and adapt, which ultimately strengthens your mindset. A strong mindset involves focusing on what is within your control and letting go of what isn't. Life is full of uncertainty, and wasting energy on things you cannot change only leads to frustration and helplessness. People with strong mindsets direct their energy toward their own actions, responses, and decisions. This sense of control allows them to stay grounded, even in chaotic or unpredictable situations. By focusing on what you can influence, you empower yourself to take proactive steps toward solutions instead of feeling overwhelmed by external circumstances. Developing a strong mindset means committing to your long-term goals, even when progress feels slow or when immediate results aren't visible. Patience and persistence are essential elements of mental strength. Those with a strong mindset understand that success is a marathon, not a sprint. They embrace the grind, knowing that small, consistent efforts add up over time. Whether it's improving a skill, working toward a personal goal, or achieving career success, a strong mindset keeps you focused on the bigger picture, rather than getting discouraged by short-term setbacks. Change is inevitable, and those with a strong mindset understand that flexibility is key to thriving in a constantly shifting world. A rigid mindset will break under pressure, but a strong one is adaptable. When things don't go as planned, mentally tough people adjust their approach without losing sight of their goals. They recognize that life's twists and turns are part of the journey, and they remain open to new strategies and ideas, seeing change as an opportunity for growth rather than a threat. Your internal dialogue plays a significant role in developing a strong mindset. People with a resilient mentality practice positive self-talk, especially during tough times. Instead of letting negative thoughts take over, they consciously replace them with affirmations that reinforce their ability to overcome challenges. Statements like, "I can handle this, I will find a way," or "this is just a temporary setback," are common in the thought patterns of mentally strong individuals. By controlling the narrative in their minds, they stay motivated and focused, even in the face of difficulties. A strong mindset isn't just about thinking positively, it's also about handling emotions in a constructive way. Emotional resilience means being able to manage your feelings during stressful situations without becoming overwhelmed. This doesn't mean you ignore your emotions, but rather that you develop the ability to process them in a healthy way. Whether it's fear, frustration, or disappointment, those with a strong mindset allow themselves to feel these emotions but do not let them derail their progress. They understand that emotions are temporary and can be managed with the right tools, such as mindfulness, breathing exercises, or simply giving themselves space to reflect. The environment you place yourself in plays a critical role in developing a strong mindset. The people you associate with, the content you consume, and the habits you engage in all influence your mental state. Mentally strong individuals intentionally surround themselves with positive influences. They seek out relationships that encourage and uplift them, consume media that fosters growth, and engage in habits that build mental toughness. By consciously curating a positive environment, they protect their mindset from negativity and pessimism. People with strong mindsets don't view failure as the end of the road. Instead, they see it as a necessary part of the learning process. Failure provides valuable feedback, showing you what didn't work and offering insight into how to improve. Rather than being discouraged by setbacks, those with strong mental resilience analyze their mistakes, learn from them, and use that knowledge to move forward stronger than before. They understand that failure is not a reflection of their worth, but simply a stepping stone on the path to success. Consistency is the key to building a strong mindset. Mental strength doesn't come from sporadic efforts. It comes from showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. Mentally tough individuals are disciplined in their actions, making progress bit by bit, regardless of how they feel in the moment. Whether it's working on personal growth, fitness, or a career goal, they understand that success is built on the foundation of daily, consistent action. When challenges arise, they stay focused and refuse to give up, trusting that their persistence will pay off in the long run. Practicing detachment is one of the most liberating and powerful strategies for emotional and mental well-being. It is not about becoming indifferent or uncaring, but about learning how to release the need for control over external circumstances, outcomes, or the actions of others. Detachment allows you to maintain inner peace regardless of what is happening around you, empowering you to respond to life with clarity and wisdom rather than reacting impulsively to every situation. Detachment is often misunderstood. Many think it means shutting off emotions or withdrawing from life, but true detachment is about balance. It's about engaging fully in life without becoming overly attached to specific outcomes or letting your sense of happiness depend on external factors. Detachment allows you to experience life fully with all its ups and downs without losing your sense of inner peace. It's the ability to remain centered even when things don't go as planned. One of the greatest sources of stress and frustration comes from the need for validation from others. When your self-worth is tied to what people think of you, you become vulnerable to their opinions and judgments. Practicing detachment means letting go of this need for approval and recognizing that your value comes from within. It's about building your self-esteem based on your own standards and principles rather than being swayed by external praise or criticism. This frees you from constantly seeking others' acceptance and allows you to focus on living authentically. Much of the anxiety people experience comes from trying to control things that are beyond their power, whether it's the outcome of a situation, the behavior of others, or the future. Practicing detachment involves recognizing that control is often an illusion. You cannot control how people react, what will happen tomorrow, or every single outcome. What you can control is your response to these things. By letting go of the need to control every detail, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and allow life to unfold naturally. Uncertainty is a natural part of life, but it often causes discomfort because of the fear of the unknown. Practicing detachment requires embracing this uncertainty. Instead of resisting it, acknowledge that not knowing what the future holds is part of the human experience. Accepting uncertainty doesn't mean you stop planning or preparing, but it means you stop obsessing over what you can't predict. This acceptance reduces anxiety and allows you to live more fully in the present, making decisions with clarity and confidence. One of the hardest aspects of detachment is letting go of your attachment to specific outcomes. While it's natural to have goals and desires, becoming too attached to the result can lead to disappointment and frustration. When you practice detachment, you focus on putting in your best effort without fixating on the end result. You trust that whatever happens is for your growth, even if it's not the outcome you envision. This mindset brings peace. Knowing that success is not always defined by immediate results, but by the lessons learned along the way. Walking away from a conflict is not a sign of weakness, but of strength and wisdom. There are times when the best way to win is not to fight at all. Whether it's a toxic relationship, a pointless argument, or a situation that brings no value to your life, walking away can be the best decision. Knowing when to walk away requires self-awareness and clarity about your goals and values. By walking away from unnecessary battles, you free yourself to pursue more important and meaningful endeavors. In both personal and professional life, relationships matter. Sometimes winning a battle can come at the cost of damaging a valuable relationship. Before engaging in any conflict, it's important to consider how it will affect the people involved. Is this argument worth the potential harm it might cause to your connection with a friend, family member, or colleague? Choosing your battles wisely often involves weighing the importance of the issue against the value of maintaining harmony in your relationships. Choosing your battles wisely also means focusing on finding solutions rather than getting stuck in the problem. When you encounter a conflict, ask yourself if engaging in the battle will lead to a positive resolution. If the answer is no, it might be better to redirect your energy toward finding solutions or compromising. Engaging in battles that only exacerbate the problem without offering any productive outcomes is counterproductive. The goal should always be to move forward, not to remain entrenched in conflict. Your time, energy, and focus are limited resources. If you spend them fighting every battle that comes your way, you will quickly become drained and ineffective. Choosing your battles wisely is about conserving your energy for the fights that truly matter, those that align with your values, contribute to your growth, or protect something important to you. By reserving your energy for meaningful battles, you increase your chances of success in the areas that matter most, while also maintaining your peace of mind and emotional balance. Silence is often underrated in a world that values constant noise, action, and communication. However, silence holds immense power and can be a transformative tool in personal development, communication, and emotional well-being. Embracing silence allows you to tap into inner strength, sharpen your awareness, and cultivate a sense of calm that becomes a source of true power. Silence isn't about the absence of sound, but about a deeper presence and control over your thoughts, emotions, and reactions. In the busyness of daily life, it's easy to lose sight of your true thoughts, desires, and motivations. Silence creates a space needed for deep reflection. It allows you to step back from the noise of the outside world and tune into your inner self. When you embrace silence, you give yourself the opportunity to assess your decisions, your relationships, and your life path. This reflective practice leads to greater self-awareness and clarity, which are crucial for personal growth. In moments of silence, you can understand what really matters to you, make better decisions, and align your actions with your core values. One of the most profound aspects of silence is how it improves your ability to listen not just to others, but also to yourself. When you are silent, you become more attuned to the subtle cues, emotions, and intentions behind the words spoken by others. This makes you a more effective communicator as you truly hear and understand what is being said, rather than simply waiting for your turn to speak. In relationships, whether personal or professional, the ability to listen deeply is a form of power that fosters trust, empathy, and connection. Embracing silence helps you develop emotional control, which is a powerful tool in managing both internal and external conflicts. In situations of stress or confrontation, your immediate reaction might be to respond impulsively, often driven by emotion. However, silence gives you the space to pause, reflect, and choose a more thoughtful response. By not reacting immediately, you prevent emotional outbursts that could escalate the situation. This ability to remain composed and grounded in silence, especially during tense moments, demonstrates immense strength and maturity. When you embrace silence, you sharpen your observational skills. Without the distraction of constant talking or mental chatter, you become more aware of your surroundings and the behavior of others. This heightened awareness allows you to pick up on subtle details that you might have otherwise missed: body language, unspoken emotions, or underlying dynamics in a situation. These observations provide valuable insights that help you navigate complex situations with wisdom and tact. Silence, in this sense, becomes a tool for gathering information and understanding the world more deeply. In conversations and negotiations, silence can be a powerful tool. Sometimes the most effective response is not saying anything at all. Silence can create space for others to reflect, clarify their thoughts, or reveal more information. In a negotiation, silence can make the other person uncomfortable, prompting them to fill the void by revealing their position or making concessions. The strategic use of silence shows confidence and control, making it a powerful asset in high-stakes conversations. It shifts the focus away from you and gives you the upper hand, as others are more likely to underestimate the power of silence. Not every situation requires a verbal response. In fact, engaging in every argument or conflict often leads to unnecessary tension and stress. Embracing silence as a response allows you to rise above trivial disputes. When you choose to remain silent instead of engaging in a petty argument, you demonstrate self-restraint and wisdom. It's important to remember that silence doesn't mean defeat or submission. It's a conscious decision to preserve your energy for more meaningful battles. By avoiding unnecessary verbal conflicts, you maintain your peace and emotional balance. The noise and chaos of the external world can easily disrupt your inner peace if you let it. Embracing silence allows you to reconnect with your inner calm. In moments of silence, you can find stillness and recharge your emotional and mental energy. This inner peace becomes a source of power because it shields you from external negativity and distractions. When you cultivate the ability to retreat into silence, you become less affected by the stresses and demands of everyday life. Your inner peace acts as a buffer, enabling you to stay grounded and focused regardless of external circumstances. Patience is a key trait of those who embrace silence. Rather than rushing to respond or act, you learn to wait, observe, and let things unfold naturally. This patience helps you maintain perspective in situations where immediate action might lead to mistakes or unnecessary complications. By staying silent and giving yourself time to reflect, you often discover that many issues resolve themselves without your intervention. Silence fosters a mindset of patience, allowing you to approach challenges with greater wisdom and understanding. In a world filled with constant distractions, it's easy to lose touch with your inner self. Embracing silence reconnects you with your true thoughts, emotions, and desires. It allows you to listen to the voice within, rather than being swayed by external opinions and pressures. This deeper connection with yourself fosters greater authenticity and self-trust. In silence, you can access your intuition and inner guidance, which lead you toward choices that are aligned with your highest good. This internal connection strengthens your confidence and sense of purpose. Choosing silence, especially when it's tempting to react or speak impulsively, is an act of self-discipline. It requires control over your emotions, ego, and desire to always have the last word. This practice of restraint strengthens your character and builds resilience. When you master the art of silence, you gain control over yourself rather than being controlled by external circumstances or emotional impulses. This self-discipline is a source of power because it allows you to navigate life with a calm, composed demeanor, regardless of the chaos or challenges around you. Building inner confidence is an essential part of personal growth and success. Unlike external confidence, which can be swayed by outside validation, inner confidence is rooted in self-belief, self-awareness, and a deep understanding of your strengths and values. It empowers you to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace, knowing that your worth is not determined by external circumstances or the opinions of others. Inner confidence is built through consistent self-development, self-acceptance, and a commitment to personal integrity. Building inner confidence is often a gradual process, and one of the best ways to strengthen it is by setting and achieving small, manageable goals. Each time you accomplish a goal, no matter how small, you reinforce the belief that you are capable and competent. These small wins build momentum and gradually increase your confidence in tackling bigger challenges. Setting realistic goals also helps you stay focused and disciplined, which are key components of inner confidence. With each goal achieved, you gain more trust in your abilities and become more willing to take on larger ambitions. The people you surround yourself with can have a significant impact on your inner confidence. Being around positive, supportive individuals who believe in you and encourage your growth helps reinforce your self-belief. These individuals can provide valuable feedback, motivation, and inspiration when you need it most. On the other hand, negative influences, such as people who constantly criticize or undermine you, can erode your confidence over time. Building inner confidence involves being intentional about the relationships you maintain and seeking out connections that uplift and empower you. Surrounding yourself with positive influences reinforces your belief in your own worth and abilities. Focusing on long-term goals is essential for achieving sustained success and personal fulfillment. Long-term goals provide direction, purpose, and motivation, helping you stay focused on what truly matters over time. While short-term achievements can bring immediate satisfaction, long-term goals give your efforts meaning and guide you through setbacks and challenges. They act as a North Star, keeping you grounded and oriented toward the bigger picture, even when distractions or obstacles arise. Long-term goals can often feel overwhelming because they are big and may take years to achieve. The key to staying focused on these goals is to break them down into smaller, manageable steps. By setting smaller, short-term goals that align with your long-term vision, you create a sense of momentum and accomplishment. Each step forward brings you closer to your larger goal, making the process more achievable and less daunting. Additionally, breaking goals into smaller tasks allows you to measure progress regularly, helping you stay motivated and focused over time. Long-term goals require patience. In a fast-paced world where instant gratification is often expected, focusing on long-term success involves delaying immediate rewards for future gains. This can be challenging as it requires you to forgo short-term pleasures or distractions in favor of staying on course. However, practicing patience and learning to delay gratification are essential for achieving meaningful, lasting success. Each time you choose to prioritize your long-term goals over short-term temptations, you strengthen your resolve and build the character needed to reach your ultimate objectives. While staying focused on long-term goals is important, flexibility is equally crucial. Life is unpredictable and circumstances can change. Sometimes your long-term goals may need to be adjusted based on new information or shifting priorities. Rather than being rigid, be open to adapting your approach while still keeping your end goal in sight. This flexibility ensures that you remain on track even when external factors shift. It also allows you to refine your goals as you grow and evolve, ensuring that they continue to align with your values and vision. Focusing solely on the end goal can sometimes make the journey feel exhausting or endless. To stay motivated and focused, it's important to celebrate the small wins along the way. Each milestone you reach, no matter how small, is a sign of progress and should be acknowledged. Celebrating these achievements helps you maintain a positive mindset and reinforces the idea that you are moving forward. It also allows you to enjoy the journey rather than seeing the process of working toward your long-term goals as a grind. By finding joy in small victories, you stay energized and motivated for the bigger accomplishments ahead. Achieving long-term goals is easier when you have a supportive environment. The people around you can either help you stay focused or distract you from your path. Surround yourself with individuals who encourage your growth, share your vision, and hold you accountable. These could be mentors, friends, or colleagues who believe in your potential and remind you of your long-term goals when you face challenges. A strong support system provides motivation, guidance, and reassurance, making it easier to stay committed and focused on your goals over time. While it's important to keep your long-term goals in mind, it's equally important to focus on the process. The journey toward your goals is where growth, learning, and transformation happen. By focusing on the daily actions, habits, and routines that contribute to your success, you build a solid foundation that supports your long-term vision. When you shift your focus from the outcome to the process, you not only reduce anxiety and pressure, but also enjoy the present moment. This approach helps you stay consistent, patient, and persistent, knowing that every small step is part of a larger picture. Calmness is a powerful tool that can significantly enhance your ability to navigate life's challenges and maintain control over your actions. It is often mistaken for passivity or weakness, but in reality, calmness is a sign of inner strength and emotional mastery. When you are calm, you are able to think clearly, make better decisions, and respond to situations in a measured and thoughtful manner. Using calmness as a tool allows you to maintain perspective, even in the face of adversity, and to project confidence and control in both your personal and professional life. One of the greatest advantages of calmness is its ability to enhance decision-making. When you remain calm, your mind is clear and focused, allowing you to assess situations more objectively. In contrast, reacting impulsively or emotionally can cloud your judgment and lead to poor decisions. By using calmness as a tool, you give yourself the space to weigh all options and consider the long-term consequences of your choices. This level-headed approach results in more effective problem-solving and better outcomes, especially in high-pressure situations where clarity is essential. Calm decision-making is particularly valuable in leadership roles, where your ability to remain composed can inspire trust and confidence in others. Calmness helps you regain control over your emotions, preventing you from being overwhelmed by feelings like anger, frustration, or anxiety. When emotions run high, they can take over your thoughts and actions, leading to impulsive reactions that you may later regret. However, by cultivating calmness, you can manage these emotions more effectively. Rather than reacting in the heat of the moment, you pause, reflect, and respond thoughtfully. This emotional control is key to maintaining balance in difficult situations and ensuring that your actions are aligned with your values and goals. Calmness creates a buffer between your emotions and your behavior, allowing you to act from a place of wisdom and maturity. Effective communication requires clarity and composure, both of which are enhanced by calmness. When you are calm, you are able to listen more attentively and express your thoughts more clearly. This is especially important in conflict resolution, where heightened emotions can lead to misunderstandings or escalate tensions. By staying calm, you create an environment of openness and mutual respect, making it easier for others to understand your perspective and for you to consider theirs. Calm communication fosters trust, encourages collaboration, and helps resolve issues more peacefully and constructively. In both personal relationships and professional settings, calmness can transform the way you interact with others and handle difficult conversations. Using calmness as a tool also plays a vital role in reducing stress and anxiety. In today's fast-paced world, many people experience chronic stress, which can negatively impact both mental and physical health. Calmness, however, acts as a counterbalance to stress by helping you stay grounded and focused on the present moment. When you approach challenges with a calm mindset, you are less likely to feel overwhelmed or anxious about the outcome. Instead, you can tackle problems one step at a time with a sense of confidence and control. Practicing calmness regularly not only reduces your immediate stress levels, but also builds resilience, making you better equipped to handle future challenges with ease. In chaotic or high-pressure situations, calmness allows you to maintain focus and composure. While others may become frantic or disoriented, calm individuals are able to keep their attention on what matters most. This ability to stay centered in the midst of chaos gives you a strategic advantage, as it enables you to think clearly and act with purpose while others may be distracted or overwhelmed. Calmness also helps you stay patient, allowing you to wait for the right moment to act rather than rushing into decisions. Whether in emergencies, competitive environments, or daily stressors, calmness helps you maintain a steady and focused mindset, giving you the upper hand. Calmness is an invaluable tool for strengthening relationships as it fosters understanding, empathy, and patience. In relationships, whether personal or professional, conflicts and disagreements are inevitable. However, how you handle these moments determines the health and longevity of the relationship. When you respond calmly, rather than with anger or frustration, you create a space for productive dialogue and mutual respect. Calmness also allows you to listen without judgment and respond thoughtfully, which encourages open communication and deeper connection. Over time, calm interactions build trust and respect, creating stronger, more resilient relationships. People who remain calm under pressure often exude an aura of confidence and authority. When you are calm, you appear composed, in control, and self-assured, even in challenging situations. This level of calmness inspires confidence in those around you, whether it's colleagues, team members, or loved ones. Others will naturally look to you for guidance and reassurance because your calm demeanor signals that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. By using calmness as a tool, you not only build your own inner strength, but also position yourself as a leader who others trust and respect. Calmness plays a crucial role in effective problem solving. When faced with complex or stressful situations, panic or anxiety can impair your ability to think logically and creatively. However, when you remain calm, your mind is more open to finding solutions. Calmness allows you to take a step back, assess the situation objectively, and approach problems from different angles. This clarity of thought leads to more innovative and effective solutions. Additionally, a calm mindset helps you stay patient and persistent in working through difficult problems rather than becoming frustrated or giving up too soon. In this way, calmness not only enhances your problem-solving abilities, but also increases your resilience in the face of challenges. In both personal and professional settings, calmness can foster a more positive and productive environment. When you remain calm, you set the tone for those around you, helping to diffuse tension and promote a sense of ease. In work environments, this can lead to better teamwork, clearer communication, and more efficient problem solving, as everyone feels less stressed and more focused. In personal relationships, calmness helps create an atmosphere of trust and cooperation, allowing conflicts to be resolved more peacefully and making it easier to work through challenges together. By using calmness as a tool, you contribute to a more harmonious and effective environment for yourself and those around you. Surrounding yourself with positive energy is one of the most effective ways to uplift your life and create an environment conducive to growth, success, and happiness. Positive energy can come from the people around you, the environments you choose to spend time in, and even the thoughts and attitudes you cultivate within yourself. When you make a conscious effort to surround yourself with positivity, you invite a mindset that embraces optimism, resilience, and creativity. This energy not only influences your mood and outlook, but also enhances your ability to navigate challenges, remain focused on your goals, and maintain mental and emotional well-being. The people you interact with regularly have a profound impact on your emotional and mental state. Surrounding yourself with supportive, positive individuals helps create an environment where you feel encouraged, valued, and understood. These people lift you up, offer constructive feedback, and celebrate your successes with genuine enthusiasm. They believe in your potential and encourage you to pursue your dreams, helping you stay motivated even when you face setbacks. In contrast, negative or toxic relationships can drain your energy and lower your self-esteem, making it harder to stay focused and positive. By choosing relationships that bring out the best in you, you build a strong foundation of positive energy that sustains you in all areas of your life. Your physical environment plays a key role in shaping your energy and mindset. A cluttered, chaotic, or negative space can drain your energy and make you feel overwhelmed or anxious. On the other hand, a clean, organized, and uplifting environment can boost your mood, increase your productivity, and inspire creativity. Consider the spaces where you spend most of your time, your home, workspace, or social environments. By filling these spaces with elements that bring you joy and calm, such as natural light, uplifting colors, meaningful artwork, or calming scents, you create an atmosphere that supports your well-being. A positive physical environment allows you to recharge and feel more energized and focused on your goals. In addition to surrounding yourself with positive influences, it's equally important to limit your exposure to negativity. This includes not only negative people, but also negative media environments and even your own thoughts. Constant exposure to negative news, toxic social media interactions, or pessimistic conversations can lower your energy and impact your mood. While it's impossible to avoid negativity entirely, being mindful of how much you engage with it can make a significant difference in your overall outlook. Make a conscious effort to protect your mental and emotional space by choosing what you consume carefully, setting boundaries with negative influences, and focusing on what uplifts and inspires you. One of the most powerful sources of positive energy comes from within, specifically from the way you talk to yourself. Positive self-talk is the practice of speaking to yourself with kindness, encouragement, and optimism. It involves challenging negative or limiting beliefs and replacing them with empowering thoughts. When you cultivate positive self-talk, you build a resilient mindset that supports you through challenges and setbacks. Instead of criticizing yourself for mistakes or failures, you learn to see them as opportunities for growth. Positive self-talk not only enhances your self-confidence, but also fuels your motivation and perseverance, helping you stay focused on your long-term goals. In addition to cultivating positive relationships and environments, surrounding yourself with uplifting content can have a profound impact on your mindset and energy. Whether through books, podcasts, music, or other media, positive and motivational content can inspire new ideas, shift your perspective, and boost your mood. Listening to motivational speakers, reading personal development books, or watching content that aligns with your values and goals can help you stay grounded in positivity. By regularly engaging with content that nourishes your mind and spirit, you reinforce a positive mindset that carries over into your daily actions and decisions. Gratitude is one of the most effective ways to generate and maintain positive energy in your life. By focusing on what you have rather than what you lack, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Practicing gratitude helps you appreciate the small and large blessings in your life, which in turn increases your overall sense of well-being and contentment. Gratitude can be practiced in many ways, such as keeping a gratitude journal, expressing thanks to those around you, or simply taking a moment each day to reflect on the things you are thankful for. When you cultivate an attitude of gratitude, you attract more positive energy into your life, reinforcing the cycle of positivity and abundance. Another way to surround yourself with positive energy is to engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Whether it's a hobby, exercise, or spending time with loved ones, doing things that make you happy boosts your energy and enhances your overall mood. These activities not only provide an immediate sense of joy, but also serve as a reminder of the things that matter most to you. When you regularly engage in activities that align with your passions and values, you create a sense of balance and fulfillment that contributes to long-term happiness. Positive energy is not only about the external influences around you, but also about how you choose to spend your time and focus your energy. Nature is a powerful source of positive energy. Spending time outdoors, whether in a park, forest, or by the ocean, has been shown to reduce stress, improve mood, and enhance mental clarity. Nature provides a sense of peace and perspective, helping you feel more connected to the world around you. Whether it's a walk in the park, hiking, or simply sitting by a body of water, immersing yourself in nature allows you to recharge and release any negative energy. By incorporating regular time in nature into your routine, you create a space for reflection, relaxation, and renewal, which helps sustain your positive energy over time. Positive energy is not just about the people or environments around you. It also stems from the habits and routines you build. By developing habits that nurture your physical, emotional, and mental well-being, you create a strong foundation of positive energy. These habits might include regular exercise, meditation, journaling, or practicing mindfulness. By committing to positive habits, you create a daily routine that supports your overall happiness and productivity. Each small action builds on itself, creating a ripple effect that increases your positive energy and resilience. Over time, these habits become ingrained in your lifestyle, helping you maintain a positive mindset even when challenges arise. Finally, one of the most powerful ways to surround yourself with positive energy is to be a source of positivity for others. When you offer encouragement, support, and kindness to those around you, you create a cycle of positivity that uplifts everyone involved. Whether it's through small acts of kindness, offering a listening ear, or simply expressing appreciation, spreading positive energy not only benefits others, but also reinforces your own positive mindset. The energy you give out is often the energy you receive. So by making an effort to bring positivity into the lives of those around you, you attract more positivity into your own life as well. Learning from each situation is a powerful mindset that can transform challenges into opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Life is filled with experiences both positive and negative, and each one carries valuable lessons. When you adopt the practice of reflecting on these experiences, you become more adaptable, resilient, and wise. This proactive approach not only enhances your personal development, but also equips you with the tools to navigate future challenges with greater confidence and insight. At the core of learning from each situation is the concept of a growth mindset. This idea, popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, emphasizes that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. By embracing a growth mindset, you shift your perspective from seeing failures or setbacks as negative experiences to viewing them as opportunities for learning and growth. This attitude encourages you to seek out challenges, knowing that each experience contributes to your development. By fostering a growth mindset, you empower yourself to continuously evolve and improve, regardless of the circumstances you face. To truly learn from each situation, it's essential to practice reflective thinking. This involves taking the time to step back and analyze your experiences thoughtfully. Reflective thinking allows you to evaluate what happened, why it happened, and what you can learn from it. Ask yourself questions like, what went well in this situation? What could I have done differently? What did I learn about myself or others? By engaging in reflective thinking, you gain deeper insights into your actions, motivations, and responses, which can inform your future choices. Regular reflection not only enhances self-awareness, but also helps you identify patterns in your behavior that may need to be addressed. Each situation presents an opportunity to identify key lessons that can inform your future actions. These lessons may relate to your decision-making process, interpersonal skills, emotional responses, or practical strategies for handling challenges. By taking note of these lessons, you create a personal toolkit of knowledge that you can draw upon in similar situations moving forward. This proactive approach not only helps you avoid repeating past mistakes, but also allows you to replicate successes. Keep a journal or create a list of lessons learned from various experiences to reinforce this practice and track your growth over time. Learning from each situation also requires cultivating emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions and those of others. High emotional intelligence allows you to navigate complex social dynamics, respond appropriately to feedback, and empathize with others in various situations. By being attuned to your emotional responses, you can gain insights into how you react to different circumstances. This self-awareness enables you to approach situations more thoughtfully, fostering a deeper understanding of yourself and the people around you. Developing emotional intelligence is crucial for learning from experiences, as it enhances your capacity to process emotions constructively. Another effective way to learn from each situation is to seek feedback from others. Different perspectives can provide valuable insights that you may not have considered on your own. Engaging in constructive conversations with trusted friends, mentors, or colleagues can help you identify blind spots and areas for improvement. Be open to receiving feedback, even if it feels uncomfortable at times. Constructive criticism can illuminate aspects of your behavior or decision-making that require attention. By embracing feedback as a tool for growth, you enhance your ability to learn from each situation and make more informed choices in the future. Life is characterized by constant change, and the ability to adapt is a crucial skill for learning from each situation. When faced with new challenges or unexpected circumstances, those who are adaptable are better equipped to find solutions and adjust their strategies. Embracing change means being open to new ideas, approaches, and perspectives. By adopting a flexible mindset, you can navigate uncertainty with confidence and resilience. Learning from each situation involves recognizing that change is often an opportunity for growth and that the ability to adapt is essential for personal and professional success. Learning from each situation often involves honing your problem-solving skills. When you encounter challenges, take the time to analyze the situation and identify potential solutions. Break down the problem into smaller components and brainstorm various approaches. By actively engaging in problem solving, you not only learn from the current situation, but also enhance your ability to tackle future challenges. This proactive approach builds your confidence and resourcefulness, allowing you to face obstacles with a solutions-oriented mindset. The more you practice problem solving, the more adept you become at navigating complex situations. As you learn from various situations, it's important to recognize patterns and trends that may emerge over time. These patterns can relate to your behavior, decision-making, or interpersonal dynamics. By identifying recurring themes, you gain a deeper understanding of your strengths and weaknesses. This self-awareness allows you to make more informed choices moving forward. For example, if you notice that you consistently struggle with a particular type of challenge, you can focus on developing strategies or skills to address it more effectively. Recognizing patterns not only helps you learn from the past, but also prepares you for future situations. Learning from each situation also involves cultivating resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity and maintain a positive outlook. Resilience enables you to view setbacks as temporary and manageable, rather than insurmountable obstacles. When you approach challenges with resilience, you are more likely to extract valuable lessons from your experiences, even in difficult circumstances. Building resilience involves developing coping strategies, maintaining a strong support network, and practicing self-compassion. By embracing resilience, you empower yourself to learn from each situation, no matter how challenging, and to emerge stronger and more capable. The ultimate goal of learning from each situation is to apply the lessons you've gained to future experiences. Knowledge without action is incomplete. True growth occurs when you translate your insights into tangible changes in behavior or mindset. Be intentional about integrating what you've learned into your daily life. This might involve adjusting your approach to challenges, improving your communication skills, or setting new goals based on your experiences. By applying your lessons, you reinforce the value of learning and demonstrate your commitment to personal growth. Each application of your newfound knowledge strengthens your ability to navigate future situations with confidence and insight.